Now, a week since the glacier burst in Uttarakhand's Chamoli district left hundreds missing, 2 bodies have now been recovered this morning from the slush at the NTPC tunnel in Tapovan. Now, remember, there are over 30 people, 30 workers who were feared trapped inside this particular tunnel. And this is the first time that 2 bodies have in fact been recovered from that tunnel after so many days since the rescue and search operations had been launched in that area. Now, according to authorities, search operations have now been intensified further following the recovery of these bodies. The death toll due to the glacier burst in Uttarakhand has now climbed up to 40.
टनल में जो रेस्क्यू ऑपरेशंस रात से चल रहे थे तो उसमें 2 डेड बॉडीज़ रिकवर हुई हैं। उनको एक 4:45 AM पे, एक 5:50 AM पे, और उनको दोनों को मॉर्चुरी ले जाया जा चुका है।
और क्या है, अभी क्या चल रहा है?
अभी रेस्क्यू ऑपरेशंस पे तेज़ी से काम चल रहा है, जिससे और भी अगर डेड या लाइव रिकवरी जो भी होनी है वो हो सके।
So this is the latest in terms of the rescue and search operations there. In a way, certain headway which has been made in the search operations, but nonetheless, of course, a tragic update coming in the morning. Remember that there are several families who are still waiting to hear from their loved ones when it comes to around over 30 workers who were feared trapped in that Tapovan tunnel in Chamoli. This is a week since the glacier burst actually took place in Uttarakhand. We've seen that constantly several teams, several rescue teams who are still camping there at the site have been making efforts in order to get their way inside the tunnel. They had widened the opening of the tunnel, the entrance of the tunnel, in order to make their way in. But the slush over there had in fact made it very difficult. Plus the water level had in fact risen a couple of days back, but that has in fact subsided, which is the reason why that the rescue teams were able to make their way inside. And early this morning, around 5:30 this morning, the first body was recovered, and around 5:45, shortly after that, the second body was recovered. It's been a week now, as I said, and of course, the families are still waiting to hear about their loved ones. Over 30 workers, remember, had in fact been reported feared trapped inside that tunnel. So the search operations are still continuing there. In fact, they have picked up pace now since those 2 bodies have been recovered this morning.